welcome to our podcast, Barely Even Friends. It's me and June. Today
Hello.
We're gonna talk about the latest season of Doom Patrol Season 3, the first 3 episodes. Do you want to introduce yourself?
What's up? I am June Akio. A lot of nicknames. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, we're here to talk about it. Get it going.
Yeah, exactly.
See what happens with it, man.
You want to start with episode 1?
Yeah, we'll just, I guess, go in order. Episodes 1 through 3. If you really want to call it episode 1, bro. It's just season 2, episode 10. But because season 3 didn't start till like episode 2 for me. So
Pretty much, yeah.
if we're being real. But no, what? You want to just kind of go through it and kind of talk about it? Or...
Yeah, that works.
So, where are we going to pick up? So, no, we immediately pick back up. It's literally like you just never left, right? There's no need for introduction. Everybody's waxed, literally. Dorothy is, interestingly enough, confronting Candlemaker. And I don't know how long she was in her memory, or in that other world, I guess. But when she came out, she had longer hair than when she went in. So there was some kind of space-time manipulation going on there. Because she had matured a little bit when she left, so.
Yeah, because she said, we'll sit here as long as it takes or whatever. Then, like, the next thing you know, she's out.
Yeah, you're right. She literally has time to do what all she needs to do. But it was just interesting how they played with it a little bit.
Yeah, because isn't she immortal?
And then, yeah. She is, I don't know if she's immortal, but she just ages really slow. She's like Grogu if you've seen The Mandalorian.
Yeah, I've never seen The Mandalorian.
Well, don't worry about that. But the point is, she just ages really, really slow. Due to reasons, but I don't know if she's immortal. I could be mistaken, though. I don't recall them saying she was immortal, though. She's just...
I don't remember.
Because the whole plan was to kill her, right?
Yeah.
That was the whole point of season 2. Like, he hired Kipley to come kill her.
Yeah, to stop the whole Candlemaker of the apocalypse.
But it was too late. So she confronted Candlemaker. They did some freak shit. I don't know what happened in there, but they came out of it. And now he's like an ally-ish, kind of.
I think,
she has him tamed.
Pretty much. They're friends again.
They're kind of friends again? Yeah. So that's interesting. I wonder if they're going to kind of go back into that. Because she spent time in there, but I wonder if they'll ever get back to it. But I don't know if that's going to happen. Simply to the fact because, episode 3, she left to go do some other stuff.
True.
So.
Well, yeah, then Niles is dead.
Yeah, she immediately emerges, from... I'm just going to call it the Candle Realm, because that's what she's at. The Candle Realm. And upon, exiting Niles is just literally dead, so...
So we deal with the repercussions of that for a bit of this season? The first episode?
We do. They just kind of... They have to wrap it up. Everybody's dealing with it. Some are grieving. Like, Cliff's kind of just...
happy about
he's
it.
grieving in his own weird way. He's always been kind of happy about it, and he doesn't really have anybody to take out his frustration on. He kind of admitted that to Niles, too. Like, he doesn't have an outlet for his anger anymore.
True, then, like, what else happened? Is this episode where, no, that's the next one. Is this the one where Rita goes back to town to do the play and stuff, or is that the next one?
Yes, it is. It happens immediately. It's this episode, because she goes back to town. Is it this episode? I could have sworn it was this episode.
This episode had, like, a lot of shit going on.
No, it is this episode, because episode 1 of season 3, it packs a lot in that bitch, so...
Yeah.
But Rita does go back to town, because upon leaving, before she... Well, you already know, towards the end of the episode, the girl gets caught on the street. But we'll get to that point. But yeah, Rita goes back to town. They're reenacting the whole play and shit. And then she kind of...
They figure out who she is, don't they?
Has like a breakdown on stage, and she literally falls.
Yeah.
So she falls apart. But I think that was right before... I think that was before she got Niles? Where Niles gave her the key? No, that's not right.
I think that was a flashback, wasn't it?
Anyway. I could be mistaken. I don't think that was a flashback. I could be wrong, though. Because what happens is they get that, they leave the theme park, they go back home. Everybody kind of goes their ways clear. Well, actually, a week later passes. That's what happens, bro. So a week later passes, everybody's kind of going their separate way. Larry's going to space, so he's getting ready to go to space. Rita's grieving, and then she has a message from Niles, and it has a key to something behind the bookcase, or in the bookcase. Cliff's being a grandpa, and then Dorothy left to the Yukon territory to bury Niles, so...
Well, no, we kind of forgot about the whole Jane thing.
Jane is... What the hell is Jane at? Is she comatose right now?
Yeah, she's, like, dealing with, the fake...
Oh, right. She's still in her coma. Yeah, she's dealing with not father. So I originally thought that it was the father, but it wasn't the father. It was a parasite.
Yeah. That was just kind of weird, to be honest.
Right? I was not expecting that.
Then, like, they eat her at the end, the parasite.
It was like a parasite in the form of trauma.
Yeah. It
They
was like all their trauma.
Yeah, I don't know if it died or not. Like that part was a little vague. I'm not sure if they actually did they kill it. They flew right through it,
Yeah, then it broke up into, like, tiny pieces.
or she flew right through it, if I'm not mistaken. Then
Yeah.
it broke into tiny pieces. Then they ate it. That's right. Then they actually ate the parasite. But it's not dead. It could come back in any form or person if it wanted to.
Then that's when she wakes up from the coma. Well, no,
That's when
the
she
coma, the parasite attacks everyone.
The parasite attack. Oh, yeah, that's right. The parasite attacks him. It knocks Dorothy out. Oh, and then it walks in and tries to commit suicide with Kay's body.
Yeah.
Liv saves her. Then she goes back to just being Jane.
I think the parasite's supposed to represent, like, depression and, like suicidality.
Depression?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, depression, suicidality, all that is just kind of composed to that being. I'm curious how it works, how it really spawned from.
Well, she had a shit
Then I'm
ton of
also curious if
trauma.
we're actually going to go deeper. That's true, a lot. You know, we touched on it in the past, but I wonder how far they'll actually go in the show into her trauma, because we haven't even seen like
A third of it, to be honest.
half the personalities that are actually supposedly in the underground. So,
True.
but there's just a lot of untapped potential with that character. But Kay is actually a lot more active now, so she's not just sitting in her room moping anymore. She has voice lines and a lot more dialogue.
True, yeah. She's an actual character now.
Right, an actual character. Did you actually catch the after credit scene for episode 1? Because people skipped over it. They didn't realize it.
What was it?
The post credit. You didn't catch it? The post credit scene, episode 1, where there was like Niles was,
Oh, yeah, the ghost, yeah.
and he was dead, and then there was the sex ghosts were back.
Yeah,
That shit was
exactly.
funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Niles is
yeah.
really gone.
Yeah, that was funny. Then, like, she buries his body right when he's about to join in.
That was, yeah. it was good. That shit was funny. But that's pretty much the main takeaway. So Niles is not really going. I don't know how they're going to handle his character going forward. I think Kipling's going to do something with that.
He's gonna revive him somehow.
Obviously, the big reveal was when he got the character's name. Yeah, he's going to come back in some way. He's already kind of back. He's a ghost, right?
Yeah.
You know, so, but he'll be back in, I don't know, it could be a robot corpus or something ridiculous. Mindy comes at the end of the episode. I think that's her name, Mindy?
I have no idea what her name is. I just know she's from a bunch of British TV shows.
Yeah, she was in Sabrina,
She was Doctor Who.
Doctor Who, what was it, Supernatural? I think it was Doctor Who or Supernatural.
Yeah, she was in Doctor Who.
Sabrina the Teenager. Well, she was recently in some other show too.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's cool. She's a really cool actress. She was in a movie recently I saw too. Also good. And she's apparently time traveling. I don't know how, because she said she was asking what year it was and where am I?
Yeah, she's a time traveler.
But she doesn't have her memory, so
And, like, she can change her face too, or something.
yeah, she can change her face. It's weird, but it's cool. It was a time capsule. Is it a time capsule? I'm saying a time capsule. We're gonna say that it's like a time capsule because she was underground the way it was lodged in there.
True, yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean that's pretty much the main takeaway from the first episode. Everybody's went their separate ways. Larry's going to space with a negative spirit. At first, I thought he was actually healed. Like you could see his face when he was flying away. And
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
the
Like
hands were kind of falling off.
yeah. Wasn't that just like a dream though? Because he like stays on Earth. Well, I don't know what that was, to be honest.
Right, I was confused too. Like I don't know if he actually left or not, but like he was talking with Rita, and then he just kind of up and away, you know.
Yeah.
Because before he left, he was talking about, you know, their friendship and water my flowers and stuff. So, but then he just kind of whispered away. So
True, yeah. That was just weird because like he comes back the next episode.
he does, and he's back in his room, and I'm not sure how he got in this room. So, or if he just doesn't remember. But episode 2, what happens in episode? Well, that's
Episode 2 is the vacation episode.
in episode 1 essentially. So,
Yeah.
sex ghosts are still, yeah. Next episode's the vacation episode. How does that shit open up? That's right. We get a look into the past. Gargoax, the Decimator? Gargoax, I think that's his name.
Yeah.
The blue guy and the red guy. And the most ridiculous, every time he enters the room, I think that shit's hilarious. They have to play his theme music. But you get to see the Brotherhood of Evil. You get to see the Brain and Majora Mala. I think that's what the gorilla's name is. And it's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, they have a hit out for Rita too for years to come. I don't know why they have a hit for Rita though. Why Rita? I think there's like the major plot has to do with time traveling. Well, obviously.
Wasn't Rita like because they're out for Niles and like she's supposed to stay with Niles, so I'm assuming that's probably it. Because they're waiting for Niles.
That's probably, yeah, maybe you're right. That could be it. It just seems like Rita's like the focal point of this season, or they're trying to it just kind of seems like it. There's a lot of focus on Rita right now because
Yeah,
she's been given the key.
she
There was
ignores
a
the
hit
phone
out for her in
call.
the past because she was associated with Niles. She ignores the phone. She ignores the phone call, puts the books back, and then she just falls apart into the flower vase. Cliff might have a brain disease. What was it again?
Yeah, I think they said he has like dementia or something. Not dementia, but like something like a disease. Like
It's not to mention.
it was like Alzheimer, not Alzheimer's. It's something. Yeah, it's one of the where his like hands
I
shake.
don't know what it's called, but it's a brain disease, and it messed with the muscle. Yeah, it fucks with him. He might have that. That's what they're leaning towards, or it might be something else. It might just be mental.
Yeah,
So we haven't really like diagnosed what's going on with that, but he doesn't want to own up to it, or he doesn't want to
blames
confront his
Niles.
problem. So he blames Niles. He's being a boomer right now, bro. He doesn't want to go to the doctor. Doesn't want to do anything. He's just angry at Niles always.
Then like we meet his grandchild.
We meet the grandchild. He's trying to make up for lost time
Yeah.
while falling apart or freezing up. Claire's concerned. I don't remember if we actually met her partner in the previous seasons. I don't think so. I think this is the first time she's seen the partner.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think this is the first time.
But she's there. She's concerned about the baby's well-doing. And yeah, but Cliff has he has some shit to work on.
Yeah, he really does. Yeah.
Cyborg is being shut. Well, no, Cyborg's chasing Ronnie. A lot of work on. Cyborg's chasing Ronnie.
Yeah, he found her. Then she was gonna go kill some people, I think, but then he stopped her.
He did stop her, and then immediately upon stopping her, like Starlap shut him down, which is interesting.
True.
So
Where
I
that's going.
didn't think that they had that kind of power to shut Cyborg down like that. So I'm not sure where that character arc is going, or how they're going to deal with Ronnie's too. He's just going to turn her into the police eventually, but he's in love with her
Yeah, he is.
a lot.
Enough to break the law.
Clearly, because she was about to bomb that entire building, bro. Didn't care who was in there. Like a terrorist.
Exactly. Then like they go to they meet what's his name?
It's a
It's like a resort, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna call it the resort. It was a resort. I forgot where it was at though. Missouri? I could be mistaken. Michigan? Either way, bro, it was a resort. It was completely out of a dead resort at that, bro. It was empty as fuck. There was nobody there.
There was no one there.
So Flick goes pick up Cliff, knocks him on his ass to go to the resort. Rita's still in the bag, bro, because she can't pull herself together. She's stressed or having heart-to-hearts. Gargwax is something. I was wondering how this man was still there, bro. I guess he was staying in the resort for like 70 years or something like that.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Or near the resort, waiting for the phone call.
Then like he sort of
like
gives
to
a
go
big
get Rita or
evil.
something. It was ridiculous. He's like, bro, he's retired. He's done, bro. Like, there's more to life. I guess he's kind of figured that out. He's ready to go. He makes friends with Cliff. They bond in the damn sauna, and then everybody, the heart-to-hearts happen. More therapy goes on. What the hell happened, bro? I don't care about that. More or less, that's kind of what happens. I mean, the big thing happened towards the end.
They all die.
Everybody dies, bro, and before everybody dies, time traveler Rita, or whatever it was, not sure who was on the damn. Could be Rita, could have been somebody else. Could have been the face-changing lady. But she says, "I'm sorry," and then pushes Rita into the room, and then they all die. So R.I.P. Doom Patrol.
Then we go to episode 3. I actually like episode 3 quite a bit.
Episode 3 was funny.
Yeah, because they're all dead. Then like
So episode 3, they mail. I don't know who did it, but somebody mailed the boxes back. Larry's
all the
sitting
bodies.
at home. They mailed the bodies back, and then Mary's just sitting there ready, setting them up and shit.
Yeah,
in the
he tapes
kitchen.
them all back together, and then like Dorothy
Yeah.
shows up.
Tapes them all together, like puts. Like why the hell did you put all our friends in there, bro?
He was like, it was weird and depressing to leave him in the box.
But he's posing them. It was weird and depressing, and it was morbid. He was grieving in this weird Larry kind of way. He didn't have the negative spirit. We don't even know the negative spirit's at, bro, or if it's still in him.
Yeah, I think the
Okay.
negative
I'm sure
spirit
the
left
negative
him. Didn't the negative
I think
spirit
like-
leave him?
I guess so, but I thought they were inseparable. But maybe he's gotten to the point where they can separate. So, because if you take the negative spirit out of Larry, he essentially just dies to radiation. But maybe the negative spirit took the radiation with it when he just separated from the body.
I don't really remember what's going on with those two.
They were kind of they're getting along now. They were getting along towards the end of the second season, a lot more than ever. They were. Negative spirit was practicing his distance,
Yeah.
how far it could go, and how long they could stay apart before Larry tires out.
Then we meet. So Dorothy comes, and then Danny suggests the ghost. What are the boy's name and the girl?
And they need the ambulance truck, bro. Suggest the Dead Boy Detective
Yeah, there we go. The dead boy detective.
Agency, the Dead
Yeah.
Boy Detective Agency. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. They're pretty gay for each other.
So Danny recommends them. They come. I didn't know they were dead at first. they're hella gay for each other. Super gay for each other, which is cool. But they're experts in dealing with the afterlife, and everybody's soul at that time was being, what's the word I'm looking for? Processed. So they were going to like the tunnel.
Yeah, before they actually go to the afterlife, or like hell or heaven or whatever.
The tunnel of souls or something like that. Like
Yeah.
they weren't there yet, but they were getting there. So purgatory, we're gonna call it purgatory, or like the tunnel of souls, or some shit. They call it
Yeah.
something like that.
I don't remember what the girl's name is, but she's not really
Yeah.
important.
Upon being in the Deadwood Detective Agency.
Yeah.
Damn, I forgot her name too. I think it's supposed to be a backdoor pilot to the series. Like they wanted to actually try to win a series for it. It could be cool, bro. I don't know what the fuck would happen.
Yeah, that could
It
be
would
good.
ridiculous.
Because
Yeah, I forgot her name too.
well, like so, in the spirit world, Rita scares the shit out of Larry with the pancake batter.
That was funny.
So they figured they could use Larry.
Yeah, he knocked his ass out. His soul's just there. They want to use Larry, to just guide him, and that shit was funny as fuck, bro. I'm not gonna let this lie.
Yeah, they trick him with the paper, like keep staring at
And
this.
so they take down. He was poking fun at just American. They keep staring at him. They whack him in like
the back, they knock the shit
the
out
back
of
of the
him.
head, and he just falls over. Ugh.
They basically like to make separate his soul from his body or whatever. He's astral
They what?
projecting.
Yeah, he's astral. There we go. He's astral projecting. They walk through a mirror because that's what you're supposed to do. It's mirror shit. One of the boys is taking the bat with him. That sounds like a sword. I thought that shit was weird but fun. Like whenever he draws the bat, it just sounds like a sword.
Yeah, he was like, they're like, why do you have a bat? He's like, we're in
Yeah,
America.
like confronted. Right, we're in America. It's American hell or something like American afterlife. So I'm using the
Yeah.
bat. He's using the bat. They have to confront their trauma before they can actually get to it.
Well, the blonde boy, I forgot his
I
name.
like the Deadwood Detectives. They're cool. They're good actors too. So I
Yeah,
like.
the blonde
the
British
blonde
boy has to touch the door. It's a baby head, because he's been
Yeah,
through
the
there
blonde
before.
British boy.
So he can actually go in there, open the door, and we see
Right.
how he dies. Like he's getting chased in like in a hallway in the school or something,
That's right.
and getting murdered.
Yeah, it looks like that because he has blood on his face when he's running down the hall. That's his biggest fear. But I don't know if they ever go into a series, they might dive into his character. I mean, they have to if they get a series. So, but yeah, so they get there now. Larry's there. Somebody's rowing a boat across the pond.
Oh yeah,
But before we get to across the pond,
oh yeah, we forgot about how
other brown kid. Now he dies from leukemia. Was it leukemia?
the brown kid.
The
No,
brown
remember he was in a lake and they were throwing stones at him.
Yeah, that's right. They were throwing stones at him, but he died from hypothermia because
Yeah,
the lake was freezing. That's what he said in the show. I remember saying that. So they're throwing stones at him. He was in a freezing lake, so he died from hypothermia.
yeah. The blonde kid made
So his
sense
trauma was
for
being in
his
the lake.
friends.
That's why he couldn't get in the water. He admits to Larry's gay for his friends. Larry, of
Tells him it's okay. It's not the 1900s
all
anymore.
people, is like, bro, it's 2021, bro. It's trying to show you, right? So he's developed. Larry, of all people, saying get over it. So Larry's showing his growth. They row across the damn lake, get to the tunnel.
We also forgot like
of Souls. I'm called the Tunnel of Souls. I think that's what they called it.
we forgot the whole gang was on that one boat and like they got knocked out, or like they got knocked out and like Rita was hiding or whatever, and like those weird glow like fish head things.
Yeah, so here's what's weird, right? Because Rita must not be dead if she wasn't the one that got knocked. She didn't knock out, bro. Which leads me to believe if we jump back to episode 2, time traveling Rita. I don't know. There's some weird shit going on, but it doesn't make any sense as to why Rita wouldn't fall unconscious like the rest of them did, unless she was actually alive. So
They also had Rita didn't go to like a weird like purgatory like everyone else did. Rita was like in a fucking torture room.
right, she didn't go to like her purgatory. There you go. She was in the torture room. She was posing like she was dead, or unconscious.
Yeah, because like
then
everyone
she
else had like closure with their issues.
Everybody else was. Yeah, everybody else was doing closure with their issues.
Because Jay and Kate
Cliff saw his father. They couldn't really patch shit up.
Yeah, he killed
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
Pegasus, Cliff's dad.
The fucking unicorn, or not the Pegasus. My bad. He killed the Pegasus. The Pegasi. He killed it.
And he was like,
They're not gonna be able. They were just not able to patch things up.
yeah. Then you have Jane and with Kate and their
But we
grandma.
did learn that Cliff's father was there for Clara.
Yeah.
Yep.
True.
Jane, Kate, Grandma. Jane wanted her to stay there, or want to stay there, but they couldn't stay.
Yeah, they had to go and move on to the afterlife.
That's right. So they had to move into the afterlife. Now they didn't move into the afterlife. I forgot who woke them up because they were almost there.
It might have been Cliff.
Cyborg met his mom. They talked about how Cliff
Oh,
might have
his
been
dad turned him into that, and like he was lying about how there was no choice.
turned him into like a weapon or something like that. And he's like, "What do you got to do with it?" Right.
He's like the choice, like he decided to turn you into a weapon. He's like, yeah, it's implied that there was a choice of whether or not to make him into a weapon.
Right. There was a choice. So he's got to go confront Dad about that. Assuming probably within like the next couple episodes.
So that's a big thing that's probably gonna happen.
That's everybody's purgatory. Rita's projecting a Larry. That's how Larry got there. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's probably the rest of Cyborg's character arc. I can kind of see where it's going. He'll have to lock Ronnie up It's gonna happen. There's no way out. It's like she's on
She's gonna have
a
to.
war. She's on a war path. So
There's gonna be something between Ronnie and his Cyborg's dad and all this stuff.
right, that's right. So either Ronnie dies, potentially she might die, or she just might go to prison for life or something like that. I mean, she's essentially a terrorist now. But that's pretty much
Everyone's little purgatory.
everybody's backstory, bro. So not backstory, but everybody they're purgatory. So
Yeah, then like Cliff and like they kill the fucking monsters or whatever. Then they meet up with Larry and their British detective dead boys and Rita. And,
they did.
And then they like end up fighting the headmaster.
They met up with them. Had like the heads of the monsters, whatever. What was the headmaster?
No, like she was called like the headmaster.
Yeah, it was
over
somebody
there.
that worked for Lady Death or some shit.
Yeah,
It wasn't the headmaster. Okay, so they met the headmaster
They
who
worked
works
for
for
that
Lady
guy.
Death,
yeah.
and she had like a weird redditor face or something like that. It was interesting how her jaw
Yeah, then she became like a spider face or
just
whatever.
kind of opened up. Yeah, spider face, and they smoke bombed. No, there was some other guy there too. He was talking to Rita about some shit. I
Yeah,
forgot what
Rita
it was.
has no idea who he is. His face, the dude's face is all fucked up, like saggy and stuff. I think it's one of the guys.
Yeah, Rita knows what's going on, so she's lost.
Was it the guy from like the filming or whatever?
I want to say it was. I'm pretty sure it was.
Wait, is that the dude who fell into
I have
the
to
lake?
double check, but the lake? What lake?
Remember in episode 1 of season 1 when Rita's shooting her like how she got her powers or whatever, or episode 2 or
The
3 or
dude fell
whatever?
into the lake. I know she fell into the lake. She fell into the lake.
Wasn't there like a white dude with her?
No, she was only going to the lake because she was on the plane, and then she
Oh, yeah.
fell. He was filming it. No, the black guy was there. They were filming it, and then she fell into the lake. And then they had to get her body out of the lake.
True, yeah.
So I'm not sure about that guy yet, but I'll probably have to look into it again. Maybe I missed some voice lines or some dialogue. But point being, bro, upon their escape, like there was like a flare or some kind of smoke bomb. They all ran away to the boat.
And then they all made it back.
Everybody got on the boat. The weird what? They all made it back, but before making it back, bro, the monster literally vomited on them, bro. And I thought that shit was fucking hysterical. They were waiting to die. It's just vomit. They partied on the boat on the way back. Everybody wakes up. They're wrapped up in their plastic and their bandages. And then Dorothy announces that she's going to exit. She's going somewhere else. So I don't think Dorothy's coming back this season. Or if she does, it's going to be for like very minor scenes.
Well, like her character's pretty much done.
Essentially, like her character arc is done. I mean, unless they want to explore new character arc or have her interact more, then she can always come back. So, but who knows what new journey will entail with her and the Dead Boy detective agents.
Honestly, I'd watch that show.
Being Dorothy, the Dead Boy detectives. It'd be pretty cool. I think the actors did good for the Dead Boy detectives.
Yeah, that was all funny. Because, like, all the shit was just, like, props and stuff. They're like, yeah, that shit's
It was.
made up. That doesn't actually do anything.
It's yeah. They have it doesn't. They're just the charisma's good, and I like how they shot some of the scenes where it looked like a Goosebumps kind of thing. But in the end, Mindy, I think that's her name, Mindy. The lady comes down the stairs, asks who wants tea, doesn't know who the fuck she is or why she's even there. But I think this is where season 3 kind of kicks off from here. So
Yeah, I think so, too.
that's the first 3 episodes of Doom Patrol. Kind of summed up in a nice bubble. I like them. I thought they were. It's kind of what I would expect. Doom Patrol always starts off slow and then it kind of just winds its way up.
Kind of feel like them dying in the second episode and coming back to life is pretty, 0 to 60 real quick.
It was definitely 0 to 60, right? I think it was 0 to 60, but it was also just another a good way for them to kind of confront the trauma again.
Yeah, it's
just in
also,
a new fashion. So
like in comic book series and stuff, there's always people dying and coming
you
back to
kind of
life.
see where everybody's.
So, that's like
That's
the usual
very
thing.
true.
Yeah, I think
That's not uncommon. You're right.
Yeah,
That's pure comic book, especially DC.
exactly. No one stays dead in comics.
No one stays dead. Everybody comes back. That's just how it works.
I'd say my favorite episode was number 3.
But yeah, man. I mean, there's just a lot of open threads. Definitely number 3. That was my standout episode.
The number 2 is kind of boring.
I
like,
enjoyed everybody's
build up.
acting. It was funny.
Yeah,
Yeah, number 2 is just boring. I like Gargwax though. I thought Gargwax was funny.
yeah.
He's just over the shit. Hey Cliff, they're over there in the dining.
Then episode 1
Oh.
was just to wrap up
Hey,
the
guard.
season 2.
Exactly. So episode, like I don't count episode 1 as part of season 3. I don't keep saying that because COVID, but it's a season 3 kind of. It's going to kick off with this next episode because it kind of feels like we're breaking into it. So where do we go from here? What character arcs are going to set up? Is Larry going to be separated from the negative spirit all season? I doubt it. He's going to come back.
Is the negative spirit like just like locked in him or like actually away?
It's like, what were you saying?
Because I'm not like I think
have
the
no
negative spirit went to space or was just I don't know. I was kind of confused with that.
I'm not too clear. I'm just not clear because it wasn't really addressed. Like I'm saying, Larry literally just whisked himself away, and like we was talking to Rita, and he just went to space.
I think the season's gonna focus a lot on Rita.
Because he didn't go anywhere else with them. So I mean, maybe I think so too. She's going to be the primary focus. Nazi seems to be passing the mantle Rita to be in charge. So
Then it should be interesting with the time traveling lady.
yeah, she'll be fun. I'm curious to see how that's gonna work and where they're gonna go, how they're gonna go.
Yeah, she's
I
fun.
mean, this is a show that you can't really predict. It just kind of does its own thing.
Like that actress is just like a
Yes.
fun actress and everything.
She's really good. And she knows how to do her. She knows how to really she kills her roles in what she does.
Yeah, she does.
Michelle Gomez. So yeah, I like her a lot. She's really good.
She's a good actress. We'll
I think
probably.
it's kind of like Doom Patrol's highlight. Like it's not.
I was gonna say we're probably gonna end up focusing more on Ronnie and Cyborg later.
Yeah, I feel like they're just a side story.
And then it seems like
It's the
Jane has dealt with like most of her trauma.
Most of it, right? So Jane's she's probably the most neutral right now in terms of having things under control. So like I said, Kay's a lot more talkative. She doesn't really seem to be in danger right now.
And then like Cliff has more or less has his daughter and stuff back.
Yeah,
And like
I wonder if like I said, Cliff more or less has his daughter back. They're on talking terms, and well, he has to deal with his brain issues.
true, yeah.
So a lot of people have been wondering, like, when is it going to get into the superhero aspects? And I don't know if I want it to get into the superhero aspect. I don't know if it's going to get into the superhero aspect.
Yeah, I think it'd be better without it.
I think so too. Like, I can't picture any of these characters actually
Becoming superheroes.
being superheroes, except for maybe Cyborg, because alright, so, but maybe it's just me.
I'd rather it not become like a normal superhero story with like a monster of the week.
I don't need that.
There's already too much.
What it's
of that.
doing now, it excels in it. Like, no other, there's already a lot of that. Like, you're getting plenty of that with other DC shows. Stargirl, Batman, Batwoman.
Yeah, exactly.
You didn't get a fuck ton of that in Marvel. So, like, if I wanted campy TV, I would go watch campy Marvel TV. With superheroes just kicking ass. So, yeah, Doom Patrol is unpredictable, dude. I don't know what's going to happen next.
That's true, yeah.
That's the beauty of the show. You don't know what the hell's going to happen.
They literally killed everyone in the second episode and brought them back immediately.
That's what I like to see. Well, no, I did see the preview. There's zombies coming. I don't know why the hell there's zombies coming now. What's going on? I thought
Well, they were just fucking with the dead.
everybody
so.
was back. Maybe they're not back. I don't know. True, they're literally poking sticks. So
I like the weird shit.
I fuck with the weird shit. We've been through this already. The weird shit is my shit. And comic books are best when they're weird. And not all campy.
I like them serious or weird, but not like I don't know. I like shit that's different.
Exactly. No, I don't mind if shit is serious. Like you can, like Doom Patrol does a pretty interesting job of balancing the serious, the funny, and the weird. You don't get that until in like a lot of superhero shows. Most of them are pretty straight laced, right? You get your underdog, bad guy experiences trauma, rises up to become a superhero, beat the bad guy, and then rinse and wash, repeat. But
That's basically the hero's journey.
that's always the hero's journey. It's basic superhero storytelling 101.
That's also anime superhero storytelling as well.
Pretty much, right? In any form of fiction, almost, but especially anime, underdog stories are always going to be shown in anime. It follows the same kind of story beats.
True, yeah. What would you rate each episode?
Let's see, episode 3-1. 3-1. Let me think. Conclusion for episode 3. I have a hard time rating shit, right? Because I suck at rating episodes. Bro. I don't like to rate shit.
Well, then we don't have to rate it. Well, since we both agree, number 3 is probably the best episode. That's added a bunch so far.
I'm gonna say that. I'll say that though. Of all of them, episode 3 is my favorite. Episode 1 is probably the second favorite, and then the second episode is
Kind of,
probably my least favorite. But I like the cameos. I like Gargoyles. I thought seeing the Brotherhood of Evil was cool. I kind of hope they come back, but I don't think they will.
Probably not.
I could be wrong.
Do you want to shout anything out or whatever?
What's up?
I was gonna end the podcast. Do you want to shout anything out?
Not really. I mean, this show needs more viewership. You know, it's not really a front going like TV series or streaming series. It would be nice if
More people should watch.
I guess if more people check it out. But if you have, I mean, you watch Doom Patrol, so
It's really good, to be honest.
still flying under the radar 3 seasons in, so it's really good, really funny, and very self-aware.
It is, yeah. Thanks for
But
listening.
yeah, that's it.
Like,
Boom.
comment, subscribe. Check us out on Patreon. Bye. Check us out on Patreon. Bye.